You like a clean, neat, tidy home?
It's absolutely wrong. My house is not neat. It's not tidy.
Tamara, we saw your house. It was neat and it was tidy.
This is not my house.
What? This isn't your house? Oh, this is your house. Wow, you're right. You're a fucking slob. So Charles was just looking at the house you were in and profiling you.
It looks pretty clean, neat, tidy for me.
I actually had a friend let me use her house so that whoever this guy was who was coming over, if he was too creepy, he wouldn't know where I lived. I'm glad I did that.
I'm thinking Tamara knows more about astrologers than she's letting on. But hey, just because Charles didn't help her doesn't mean astrology is always wrong, does it?
You know, no matter how you slice it, astrology is wrong.
Oh.
Phil Plait, astronomer. If you don't have science backing up your claims, if you're just making stuff up, then you're making stuff up, and that's what astrology is.
And he should know. He has a PhD in astronomy. And look at his telescope. Okay, it is kind of short, but check out the girth on that motherfucker.
Astrologers like to say that Jupiter has an effect, and Mercury has an effect, and Mars has an effect. The thing is, if you really want to talk about gravity or light, the sun blows everybody else away. The sun is huge and its gravity is tremendously strong. And so if you want to say, you know, Jupiter is ascendant when you're born in Cancer and all that mumbo jumbo, it doesn't make any sense. It's like standing in a room with 1,000 people in it and they're all bellowing constantly. And there's one guy who's sort of mumbling and he's the one who's influencing you. It's silly.
Hey, remember the professor? He tricked his students into thinking his computer program would determine their personality with a single sentence, a birth date, and a made-up code.
0629?
It's 2 days and one snappy shirt later, and Professor Ron's back with the test results.
Go ahead and open them and read them. And please don't share them yet until we get the data from you.
Looks like Professor Ron's computer is a hit. Let's see.
How many of you would look at your personality profile and feel like it's a poor representation?
At the end of the survey, the combined results of both classes looked like this: 7 poor, 10 fair, 22 good, and 18 excellent. In other words, over 70% of the students thought the accuracy of their personality profile was good or excellent.
Is there someone who would be willing to share theirs with the rest of the class, who would just stand up and share it? Do you want to do that?
Well, I actually have a question about that.
Fuck. There's that fucking girl again with another fucking question. Shut her up.
Well, actually, before we get into any questions, if there was someone that, if you could stand up and...
You have a strong need for other people to like you and for them to admire you.
You have a tendency to be critical of yourself. Disciplined and controlled on the outside, you tend to be worrisome and insecure on the inside. You pride yourself as being an independent...
Why are they all laughing?
Mine says the same thing.
Professor Ron has a big confession to make.
So this was the same for all of you.
That's right. Each student received the exact same personality description.
So why is it that so many of you rated these as either excellent or good?
Generalized. Yeah.
So it's very generalized. Humans in general have a lot of things that we have in common. And we all are social creatures.
At times you are extroverted, friendly, and sociable.
At other times, you are introverted and reserved.
Of course, some of us are extroverted, some of us are introverted, but for the most part, we're both.
Your chart shows that you're half introvert and half extrovert.
That describes 95% of the population, if not more. Can you think of any other situations where these types of personality profiles and things like this might be used? In horoscopes. In fact, all of these every single sentence from here comes from a horoscope at one point or another.
This astrology-busting experiment was originally created back in 1993 by the debunking king, James Randi. Professor Mossler has been running the test in his classroom for more than 10 years, and he says it gets similar results every time.